Whoops. I thought I have this one fixed. Oh well. Hello everyone. Good morning, afternoon, evening everyone. Sorry for the delay. Was trying to get the audio to not have the buzzing noise, but yeah, that never really turned out well. The thing is in the air. Alright, I know this is boring for you guys. Just did this out of boredom, a random story. So, how about just take you back to the mental state for the first time? And the internet had just break. Just give me a minute. Alright, internet is back on my end. I probably have too many things also running in the background. Yeah. How to say about my story about my life? Especially for the first chapter, since I want to talk about my high school day. Let's see here. It all started. I used to be a dates. Maybe. I might have another coder. The YouTube system. Oh, never mind. Let's see. What would the story starts? I think it's say after my primary school, so after not junior high. Yeah, years ago with primary school. I don't know why I'm using some American terms for like high school or whatnot. The term doesn't make sense in the context I'm doing. Okay, let's see. It all started when I was say 12 years old. Yeah, 12 years old after my primary school. After the main exam to say about which school I am going. As some of you may have realized, I am a dyslexic person, so my bahasa Malaysia is a bit horrible. It was actually a miracle that I somehow entered the same school with my brother, and hilariously enough, it is also the same school that my cousins were in that I did not know. It was during Christmas when I was having a family when we were having a family dinner. I was told by a relative that it turns out that my cousins are actually in the same secondary school, one in Form 4 and one in Form 2. Year 4 and year 2 in a sense, that year. So when next year after the New Year's that I will be joining, the eldest of the cousins would have been in year 5, the second one will be in year 3, and we would have just been in year 1. It was interesting to when doing a New Year's Eve because for some reason in Malaysia, or at least during that year when I joined, you have to go for like school orientation on during the end of the year for some reason before, and then you get about a few days off to celebrate New Year's Day, and if it's the weekend you'll be lucky. Then after that, on the first Monday, you'll be going to the school itself. So yeah, it was odd to meet my cousins there. Okay, I want to bring into context about the cousins before it sounds a bit confusing. Both of them are girls. You know, both of the cousins that were there were girls, and I have a cordial relationship with them as family members, but because we never meet them often is interesting. The eldest of the cousins that were in the same school, we drove the confusing prospect. It was actually a nice surprise to also meet with my no, not 2 years. The second one was in Form 2. Yeah, because I was 1 year behind from them. it was a hilarious first year. There was this funny comment that we always had, because the eldest of the cousins, she was, how to put this if she actually finds this, the shortest in her year. Okay, to put into perspective, I meant for my height, IRL is close to 2 feet, so 2 meters, so 1.7, 1.8 around there. Is it 1.7 or 1.8? Yeah, around something like that. She was actually the shortest in not just her year, but compared with me, she looks a bit younger. She also have a funny baby face. Oh, hey, how's it going? I'm doing okay. I don't know, I'm just doing this stupid video as a test, as something that doesn't involve a gaming for once, but I got nothing else better. I don't know ideas at the moment. So I decided to, you know what, just take it simple, do a chat stream, see what stupidities I can come up with, story-wise or whatnot. What was I talking about with the story? Oh yeah, so this was actually the funny thing. My cousin is known to like, for some reason she kind of, is that kind of yo? Because I was fixing the field. Did I actually hit the compressor? Oh, I actually hit the compressor bit over a bit. Yeah, my cousins were female. Twice removed, so it is my mother's cousins. If you understand that in that regard, they were already my second cousins in the same high school. Yeah. So the heaviest thing about when I first went there is that how she kind of treat us juniors, the eldest of the cousins that were in the same high school. I don't know why she tries to pat my head. You know, like you know how you like pat the kid's head, like pat on like the top part of the head. I don't know where it came from, but every time when I always sit down, like how to say this, so like I was in the scouts, in the Malaysian scouts, if any Americans hear this, the Boy Scouts basically, but this one is both genders can join. So we were inside the room. I was sitting on, like, we were able to get like the second-hand sofa that someone donated somehow. I was sitting down. There was a meeting, so teacher on the Friday. For some reason, she just pats my head when we got nothing else better to do. I don't know why. She just tends to pat my head or scratch my and decide to like scratch my ears or something. I don't understand what she was doing. It was hilarious though, but it did scare like it did like have like crazy what is it, Diane's, because she is the seniors of, she was the oldest of us in the group. Not oldest, yeah, oldest. I don't want to get yelled at by her. Although she was actually shorter than us, shorter than anyone in my year, it was hilarious in that regard. I do miss her. She is, from what I remember hearing, she wanted to learn, she did study to become a teacher. Not sure how that is going now. I do hope that she's doing well. I'm not in contact with her because I don't use Facebook. I think I have a bad day, so I don't know what you're replying to. Sorry, that's going. And to anyone else that is watching this. Yeah, I think that's also happened the year later. Okay, so during my second year, with my the crazy antics with my cousins. So the eldest cousin became this was when in my school still have it like so in the normal Malaysian school education system for secondary school, you have is from 1 to form 5. But for my school, we have is also form 6. So we have lower form 6 and upper form 6. So we have, in a sense, 7 years in our school if you were to take form 6 or year 6 to put it more bluntly in the name convention. Yeah, it was hilarious because I think with the next year, the generation after me, when they were Form 1, there were a lot of kids that were very short. I don't know actually comment on that, but the pretty simple is that near my year, when we saw our new juniors, the year ones, we thought they were primary school students because of how short they were. Yeah, is it that they are very short, or we were abnormally taller than those that from our year one? It was hilarious because my cousin, I was actually nearby the same classroom. I was near the same classroom as my cousin that's a year older than me. She and my friends just yelled all of a sudden in the morning. Okay, I put this in the idea. It is 7 in the morning. You had just gotten to your school. Because your school is like the old one from the 70s or 80s, so the lights are still not working. And all of a sudden, you just see your new juniors, the year ones, and you just see the girls screaming all of a sudden. It scared the life out of me when we saw the juniors. And it didn't help that my cousin, the second cousin, was asking me about, was also in a sense joking about, did they have like a transfer mishap because a lot of the students were shorter than us. So yeah, I think that also happened when on the Friday we were in the scouts room. Well, Friday because it was a bit slow after the Friday class because Malaysia. So we were waiting, having our break lunchtime, waiting, we do our homeworks and whatnot. My cousin the oldest cousin just burst into the room all of a sudden, scared half of us to death, and decided to bath few other seniors. Okay, let me put this into perspective. You see close to like 1.5 meter tall girl. Isn't it that short? I don't know. Okay, so you see a girl that you think that she is by the height you take a rough guess that she is around 12 years old, bear hugging people that are close to being 14 or 15 years old. That scared half of us to death. That scared half of us for no reason. Yeah. So just bad hug us. Bad hug the seniors, scared the living life out of the juniors, and I just stand there dumbfounded trying to figure out what was happening. It turns out that she does that as a common thing where she sees someone, points at them, and then chases after them to bad hugs them. It was a hilarious day. I do miss that. I think most of the craziest thing that happened was when I was in the scouts, when I was in the Malaysian scouts. The crazy mishap that we can always do. Oh yeah, it didn't help because the school I was in is nearby to a KFC outlet, so you can imagine the chaos of students on a Friday going to the KFC outlet. I'm sorry for the workers. I'm sorry for the workers that have an idea of which school is it nearby the KFC outlet that is that you have your students coming by all of a sudden. Yeah. I think I should do this as a recording next time. Doing this live stream, I'm just talking everywhere. I'm not really that stable with this. And I forgot Thursday, too many things are running. Alright, I'm gonna keep this one short, and I'll say thanks all for coming by. I do hope to see you on tomorrow's stream, which is another Tour My Eye stream. I have other in the works. This Saturday I need to post this on Twitter and ask the Discord again, the Discord group. I'll be doing the podcast this Saturday. but the one this Saturday will be a test run at best. I do hope that it works, because the podcast I'm doing this Saturday is basically just grab all of the MyVTubers that are free on this Saturday, throw them into the podcast. I have a rough idea for the top 8, no idea if they want to go with the top 8 or not, because, well, talking to I remember my friends were saying that, yeah, it's a short stream because the topics I want to talk about, I need to have a name for them, and I didn't think of a name to put. I don't use their real names for my cousins. I may just do this as a video next time, more of a video format. I am practicing my video editing, so maybe I just do that instead. I talk about my cousin and just do it as a video format. Plus I can do another background screen. I can do a practice for the background screen as well. So yeah, I think this will be one of the shortest stream yet. Besides that test mishap that lasted what 5 minutes. This is at least 20 minutes or so, close to 20 minutes. So yeah, I do hope you find the story of my life interesting. If I will do a part episode 2, I think I'll talk about the crazy mishaps that I have with my juniors and my lives in my secondary school, and maybe those from my college days. And oh, I see this will be another funny topic if I have the time. During my 3rd year, my juniors tried to open anime club. Now that's a good idea for a funny short video. Maybe I should do this like YouTube short. I think that would be a more better format if I was going to do like videos like this. Do like YouTube shorts. I should look up on how to record this on OBS, because I do not want to show my face on live recording. Photos I don't mind because I used to wear a mask, but doing live recording is a bit more confusing for me to figure out how to use it on my phone. So yeah, I do hope that you somewhat find this stream interesting. I know it's very short and boring, but I really didn't think of any names to actually give them. Maybe I should start doing maybe I should restart my VTuber remake, where I remake VTubers into real avatars. Maybe I should do that for the Tuesday one, and Thursdays I go for another stream. Alright, thanks for all for watching, thanks for all for coming by, and I'll see you all next time. Bye. Damn it, skin my image. What? Oh, it's working.